Booming. Is it
What?
filming?
Yeah, it's filming. What we on? We good or what? Let's go. Another one.
Let's go, Pops.
Food community interview.
Here we are.
I had to get some real San Diego representation. You feel me? They be saying I don't be tapping in with SD. They say I don't tap in with the real SD.
Who do you tap in with?
That's what they be saying. Like I interview Dago rappers,
And like not the real.
and they get at me in the DM, be like, "Hey, bro, you need to get at the real SD."
They want Little Weirdo on here.
Is that the real SD?
That's like who's popping out the SD, the artist.
Would you-
You need Mitchie Slick on here. That's what you really.
Oh, what about like a Memo? Memo's like,
Memo's cool too.
Yeah.
Memo's cracking fool. I went to high school with Memo.
but what I get at, bro, I'm not trying to get them take away from your shine. What I was getting at is I feel like you represent the new wave of the new SD scene. You feel me?
Definitely a
So
staple.
that's why I invited you. You feel me?
Hell yeah, good looking.
And I know you fresh out.
Fresh out.
How long did he do it, fool?
Like 3 months, fool.
And where in the county jail in Dago?
San Diego County Jail. I went to George Bailey, Vista, Central. I was around the whole thing. The only place I didn't stop is South Bay. But yeah, fucking I appreciate you bringing me on here, dog.
No, for sure, bro. I know you've been doing your thing. I feel like
Been sleeping for a minute.
nah, not sleeping, fool. We've been on the lookout. I feel like for the past like 3 years, fool.
Yeah. I've been fucking.
To me, at least, when I took notice.
Well, I fucking caught a case like a year. What was it, like 2 years ago? Yeah, like 2 years ago. So they took my phone. I didn't even want to touch the phone. I was like, fuck it. The account, I'll let the account die. Like, just do what they got to do, and then I'll touch the account after. You know what I mean?
What account? The Instagram?
Yeah, my Instagram.
3 years ago.
Like 2 years ago, and I went like blank for like a year and a half.
Huh?
I didn't post. I didn't have nothing.
Why not?
Because I didn't want them to fuck with my account like that. Like, I didn't want to have access to it while they had access to it.
Oh, you were. What do you mean? Like you were locked up during the summer?
No. So I bailed out, and this was 2 years ago.
Okay.
I bailed out. Fucking, they took my phone. They seized my Instagram account.
Why'd they do all that?
They were trying to like expand on the case. You know what I mean?
Can you speak on it? Like, what were they trying to dig for?
Well, to be honest, they had got us for a 211.
Okay.
And since the case is done now, like I can speak about it. You know what I'm saying? But they
Right.
caught us for a 211. We pled guilty, whatever. You know what I mean? And then after that, like, as the process was going down, they were just trying to gather, like, see if like I was texting the homies, if I premeditated it, or you know what I'm saying? Like, they were just trying to get timelines, and they were going through conversations and everything. So I'm like, fuck, you feel me? Like, I text the homies off that account all the time. Maybe I shouldn't have, you know what I mean? But fuck it. After that, I was like, fuck it, they can have that account. Until they're done with their investigation or whatever, like I'll touch the account. I'll go back live on it.
So you were like borderline spooked.
Definitely spooked.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? I was not like borderline. That shit scared me. I was tripping, fool. I was like, dog, let them have whatever the fuck they can find out of it. Boom. You know what I mean? Because if I go on the account and I start posting like shit's like all gravy, I might just get a fucked up text. You know what I mean? Some stupid ass shit that the homies send me, dog. Like I don't want to even put my peoples in risk of that. So when they're done, I'll jump on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I fucking took a little break.
A year break at that.
Yeah, like
right?
a year break, fool. What's up?
Damn. And for that case, what you had to go sit it out?
So like for that case, I didn't sit down for it. I posted bail. We fought it from the outs. You know what I mean? I took my strike and shit, so I have my bullshit with me. Yeah, fool.
Were you contemplating on taking that strike?
I was ready to just go, but like not to get into too much detail, but like there was some bullshit that my co-defendant had got into, and like there was a package deal for him basically.
And that package deal included you taking the strike?
It had to include me. You know what I'm saying? So like if the homie said like, hey dog, like, you know what I'm saying?
So it's safe to say you kind of took that strike on behalf of the homie.
More or less, it worked out on both ends, but it definitely was influenced by the homie. The homie, like, if I would have probably had just sat it down, no probation, no felony. You know what I'm saying? But like, I have a kid. My homie has kids. Like, we're already fighting it for the outside. Like, it just kind of worked out that way. You know what I mean? And I was down to do that for the homie with
the strikes. How does that exactly work? Like,
no government jobs, I guess. I mean, I wasn't looking for one anyway, so it didn't really bother me.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was like, fuck it. But I guess like everywhere else I go, like if this shit don't work out and I gotta work at fucking, I don't know, AutoZone or some stupid shit, you know what I mean? I probably won't because, you know, I'm a man of trade. I'd rather do hard work than like sit behind a register.
Do you have do you specify in any trade?
Well, I mean, like I dabble in everything, like anywhere from demolition to like basic labor to fucking. I could sit there and do your oil change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I used to work at an oil change spot before. Well, during all that shit, you know what I mean?
So you pretty much took the strike.
Took the strike.
And the next case that you caught, was it this one that you barely got out for?
Yeah. So then I caught a new beef while I'm on probation, and I get hemmed up. I think it's gonna be a book and release. You know what I mean?
Is it for the same shit for a 211?
So I had got pulled over at the spot. The homies hit up in the spot frequently. You know what I mean? So like I'm right there. I'm a specified gang member in the spot. And like I had no way of really fighting the hit-ups right there. That's already me violating, you know what I mean? But I thought I was gonna do a book and release because I thought they were just gonna hit me with like some drunk in public like shit, you know what I'm saying? Like public intoxication. I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was out there drinking and shit, and then I thought I was gonna go down for that. And then they called my last name up, boom, they slapped me on a blue wristband. I'm like, oh shit, I caught a beef. They're like, yeah, fucking you caught a felony vandalism. And you have a warrant in the city of South Bay or in the city of Chula Vista. I'm like, serio? And they're like, yeah, so fuck it, you're staying. So I stayed. I was like, fuck, I have a violation hold, so no bail. I'm just sitting in there. I'm like, fuck it, fool. Like, we just gonna ride this bitch till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying?
How was your experience? What county? What county jail exactly?
So I went to Central County Jail. That's like right there in the middle of San Diego, like downtown area. Boom. I went there. You usually don't stay there that long. You know, you probably go to George Bailey, Rock Mountain. If they need homies out in Vista, they transfer out homies to Vista. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of back and forth shit going on. But while I was fighting my case, I was at George Bailey. I was with the homies right there, fucking posted up, you know, and then from George Bailey, I went to Vista to Rock Mountain, and then I got kicked out of Rock Mountain and I went back to Vista. Yeah.
How was your experience going from all those county jails? Like, was it love? Was people tripping? Like, how was that experience exactly for Jojo2Faded?
A lot of love, bro. But
a lot of what? Love or
a lot of love? Yeah, a lot of love. But I'm not gonna lie, I got my peoples that don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But we're all homies right there, so you know we kind of have to face program anyways. You know what I mean? So I go up there, run my fades.
Oh, so you wait? Hold up. You're running fades like as a homie?
How loud are you running fades?
Hold up. What? Hold up, cause in LA they be saying that like homies don't run fades. That's more like a black thing.
Well, I mean, it's different from LA to San Diego. Like, we're not supposed to be touching the homies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, if you got a personal beef and the homie guys like casa right there, like, you know, he's like, fuck it, you fools get down, like no harm, no foul. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fools squash the beef out, get it out the way, continue programming with each other. You know, like I shook hands with a lot of enemies that aren't like really enemies in my eyes no more. Like those are good homies, you know what I mean? And so like you get your boom, as soon as you land, they're gonna ask you where you're from.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm from Eastside San Diego. 13, fool, who you tripping on? Like, you tripping on me, fool? Like, let's go handle it. If you're tripping, let's go handle it. There's other times, like for the casa, like a homie will come in with a fucked up charge. Boom, you're getting his charges, you reading up the homie's name, you're like, what? You came in for what? DV? Oh, yup. The homie with the casa already knows. Boom.
Oh, so y'all tripping on DV cases?
Tripping.
Because there's some they don't. It's whatever. Like, oh, fools go at it with their lady all the time. We not tripping. But in Dago, they tripping.
Well, it depends where you land in Dago. Like, I'm pretty sure 100%.
But where you were at, they were tripping.
They were tripping, fool. The homie was tripping. You're supposed to give that fool a 13. We gave him a 39.
Why 39 exactly?
Well, we tripled up. You know what I'm saying? 13. You know what I'm saying? There's escalations to the business. You get your first 13 for a small chequisa, you know, it happens. And then like you get your 26. We already told you what's up. But this fool caught a straight execution almost. You know what I'm saying? Like a straight 3 times hard 39.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna whoop his ass. And so that's what it was, fool. Shout out to the homie.
Damn. More or less, how many fades did you think you had to ran during this time?
Ran like a chiquisa, 2 fades, and then you know, something for the casa real quick, and that was it. You know what I mean? It was really light work though. Like, you know, like I heard when you come to LA County though, like it's like isn't it not the toughest spot to survive in? Ain't it like they say you can survive the LA County jail, you survive anywhere.
That's what Richard Cabral said in one of the interviews.
Right?
The actor.
Yeah, the actor fool.
Yeah.
And he does like the shit with he did that podcast. He said, "Take care of your kids."
You
remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen that?
I seen the one where he did say that if you could survive LA County Jail, you can survive anywhere.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ah,
That's what I heard. You know what I mean? So if it's tough up here, like, you know, there's got to be a match to that. Somehow.
So is there anything else besides DV cases and obviously Chomo shit that they're
Like,
tripping on in Dago?
Well, Chomo shit, you're getting rolled up for. DVs, like if you're there for your first DV, you know what I mean? You ride it out and you don't punk up and roll it up, like that's you. You know what I mean? Like, you're just riding the waves. Everywhere you land, you're probably gonna catch some beef about it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But other than that, like I can't think of anything. Maybe like something stupid like arson. You know what I mean? Like maybe we'd have to touch you up for some dumbass shit like that.
What's arson?
Like,
what's arson exactly?
Like, isn't it like causing fire?
You know stupid ass shit.
Huh?
Like little stupid
shit like that. Like if you could like hurt like a general population,
like civilians and shit.
Yeah, civilians.
Or like tagging on a civilian's wall.
I don't know, because I went in for felony vandalism.
Okay, well I want to touch on this, right? Because there was a recent hood vlog out here in Linwood, and they pretty much did a hood vlog, and in the hood vlog they were tagging on civilians' walls, and then the lady who owned the house, she was like, "Why the fuck y'all like don't be tagging on the wall?" And he was all like, "Lady, just call the city; they're gonna take care of it." And they were getting backlash in the comment section because they were like, "Bro, you shouldn't be doing that." How do you feel about that? Like tagging on civilians' houses?
I mean, it's stupid, you know what I mean? But like, they live in the spot, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to deal with that one. You know where you live. There's out here like fools who are ignorant, little fools, you know what I mean? Older homies who don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna catch that beef, whether you want it or not. Like, that's just part of the place that you chose to live at, you know what I mean? And like, that comes with it, you know what I'm saying? And then if you tell, like, homie said, just call the city, they'll take care of it. Like, you're low-key giving that fool a job, you know what I mean? That's what they came to do. It's insured. Like, it's gonna get painted over. So I mean, it's not that. I mean, if you're tagging on somebody's front door, that's fucking
their garage door.
Like, see, that's stupid too.
Is that something you would do? Jojo,
I mean, I'm not gonna say we haven't.
Jojo2Faded.
I'm not gonna say we haven't.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what
so
happens.
Is that like passable? Like little stupid shit like that?
Yeah, that probably like they're not even gonna look at that.
Okay.
Unless you got somebody
that's like arson. That's
tripping on your paperwork and you're like, oh, you hit up on my abuela's house right here, fool. Right here. You know what I mean? That's fucked up, dog. I need that. That's something that might come of that, but like I doubt anyone's reading your paperwork that thoroughly.
I want to mention earlier how you had said that like you had to run phase with enemies, and you actually ended up having some level of respect for them, right?
Yeah, that's big time, fool. Like, you gotta realize if you're going upstate, that might be the homie to save your life, no matter where he's from. You know what I mean? You're a group of sureños going upstate. You're stepping in their part. You're stepping in the homie's battlefield. You know what I'm saying? This is where it happens, and that might be the homie to save your life. So you might as well like get over the bullshit. Unless like that fool killed your brother or something, you know what I mean? Like, by all means, you might still have your issues about him, but you're still gonna program with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's none of that drama shit. There's like that drama shit has to go out the door. You guys are homies.
So with that being said, when you got where you're at now, you got released, and you're out, you know, and your whereabouts doing your, you know, your thing or whatever. Like, is it more so respect for the other side, and like maybe you don't go out looking for funk because of the situation that you have gone through?
Yeah.
Or are you still like pushing a hard line, like, nah, fuck these fools?
For
like,
the cops listening, I don't do anything. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna walk your way, fool. It depends on how you handle that. If you rank that shit out when it walks up your way, that's kind of on you. If you're a man about your business and you're gonna handle it, you're gonna handle it. Like me personally, like, you're gonna have to do whatever you came up here to do. If you came up to my face ready to shoot me, homie, you better fucking do it. You'll catch your beef later. You know what I mean? You gonna do about it. Me personally, I'm not gonna go out like that either. You know what I mean? So either we're squabbling, or you're gonna have to do what you got to do, or I'm gonna have to do what I got to do. But to actively go out and push the bullshit, like, you'll catch your beef about that too when you go in there. You know what I mean?
Have you had a situation where like something like that happened where you just explain? Like they pulled up on you, like,
yeah, that's happened a lot of times, fool. Like
they pulled up, like ready to spank some shit.
As a youngster, fool. Do you remember that? We're walking back from the fucking liquor store, fool. I'm walking.
This is your area? This is your section?
My area, yeah.
Okay.
Right in like the center of bullshit funk zone. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fucking I'm walking home, fool. I'm like 17. I'm with the homie, my girl. you know, the homegirl or whatever the fuck, her cousin, you know what I'm saying? We walking and shit and fucking we see some fools coming from the neighborhood and they're bumping. Like you could already tell.
You heard them coming.
I heard them coming. I already knew they were on their way. I didn't know if they were homies or they were fucking ops. I didn't know who it was. But long story short, bro, they pulled up and they said, whoop, whoop. I said, fuck, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, yeah, that. Boom, pull down the corner. I'm like 17, fool. I probably should have a gun on me, but I don't. And I'm walking and I'm like, fuck it, fool. This fool's either gonna run my fade or he's gonna fucking blast me if he got one. That's the chance you take, you know what I'm saying? I walked up to him, whoop, whoop, and this fool fucking he pulls a cut that out on me, right? I'm like, oh fuck. Fool, I was like, fool, if you're gonna do what you gotta do, then you know
you told him that, or you talking yourself in your head?
Everything I love, fool, my son's breath, fool. My girl right there to witness it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was right there.
You told him like in his face, like if you're gonna do it.
Him right there, looking at him. I'm like, fool, do what you gotta do then. Because it's already out. He's like, what's up now? I'm like, fuck, I got no other words other than to say that. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the only thing that came to my mind. This fool fucking pulled it up. Blow. I don't know if he shot a blank. I don't know if it missed. I didn't hear it ring past my ear.
You saw it though in your face when he blasted it.
I swear to God, I seen him. Boom. I heard it. It's broad daylight. Everyone in the intersection heard it. Fool, and I'm like, thinking like, fuck, did I just get hit?
Did you move when he blasted it? Were you shook?
I honestly probably did. I don't remember though. Like, you know what I mean? All I remember was feeling myself like, did I just get hit? I'm like, I didn't get hit. I'm looking at him like, I took off. Boom, 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 boom. This fool like is already backing up towards his car and shit. I don't know if he's off drugs or what, fool, but
he was outside of his car. I'm thinking
he was outside of his car.
I thought it was okay.
No Ricky shit. The fool jumped out, whoop, did his thing, fool, louder, and I told him what I told him.
Was he masked up or not?
No mask.
Ooh,
broad daylight. Ooh. Bullshit. I'm like, damn.
God damn, broad daylight.
Broad daylight.
Fuck.
And I backed up and I was like, fuck. And then when he took off, the intersection like came alive. They're like, what the fuck? Are you okay? I'm like, I'm straight. I'm like thinking like, fuck, did I get hit and I don't know about it? And then they're like, you want a frau? I'm like, bro, let me get one. The old lady, she came up to me. She was like, hey, you want a fucking frau? I'm like, bro, let me get one. She's like, take the box. Took the box. I'm walking back to the crib. I see my abuelos taking out their groceries out the crib and shit.
Like nothing. Like they don't even know what happened.
They don't even know, bro. Like they don't even know. I'm looking at them actively take out the groceries. I'm like, be right back. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go say what's up with my grandpa real quick. Like after that shit just
happened. Felt like hella grateful to be alive?
Grateful, fool. Yeah. But I mean, like, that's the game that we signed up for. Like, if it ended there, it ended there. You know what I mean? That sucks to say shit like that, fool, but you know, it happens that way.
Would you say that situation kind of like scarred you a little bit?
I mean, it definitely made me walk around with a gun.
Oh.
I mean, like, yeah, after that, I don't remember it like being like traumatizing. I just remember that shit being like, yeah, never again. Never again. So that was that.
God damn. Would you say that was like the only time like someone, like you really had a near-death experience?
No, there's like 2 more times after that, huh? Like 2 more times exactly like that.
Exactly where you were outside in your area?
I'm like, fool, bust it if you gonna bust it. Bah, Laura.
Oh, shit.
And that fool looked at me. It was just, there's like 2 other times it went down like that. There's a couple different bullshits that's been like a fire back situation, you know what I mean? But that's all for the birds, you know what I mean? Like I would hate to bring up the dumb shit.
Right. You don't feel like you kind of like dancing with the devil a little bit? Like you're encouraging fools to like really do it.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, like,
and like my bad, I'm gonna cut you off. Like looking in hindsight, maybe like you don't see them as lessons, but like, all right, maybe I shouldn't be so
stupid.
Just like just with the extras, you know?
Yeah, ignorant almost, fool. Like, I mean, yeah, like now at the age of like 23, I'll be 24 this year. Like, I believe like no matter what, that shit will rock your way. So instead of like going out and being stupid and trying to like go find it, because it'll find you, you know what I mean? Instead of going out to find it, there's like, if that shit walks across my way, let it walk across my way. That's how I see it. There's only one way to handle that. And if it walks my way, you gotta have to deal with it.
Yeah. God damn, fool.
Yeah.
For the people who don't know, like where exactly in San Diego are you from?
I'm from Eastside San Diego.
Okay.
So I grew up off University, 54th, El Cajon Boulevard, 58th, you know, all that. Went through all that.
Is the neighborhood like predominantly Hispanic? Is it a mixture of black and brown? Is it whites?
I call it the melting pot, dog, because like my neighbors are Somalian, Asian. You know what I mean? There's all sorts of foods in the mix right there. So it's a melting pot. You'll have homies that like use the N-word in their vocabulary all day. Probably me included. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it might drop out of there somewhere. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I try to steer away from that. But like it's a melting pot. You can't help it. Like people are talking like this since like middle school, dog. You know what I mean? Like, you just know everyone like that.
Is there something that separates your side of the area compared to the rest of San Diego? Or you feel like
unity. The unity
between
like the hood, fool. Like my hood is split up of so many different cliques. So like if you're tripping on one clique, you're tripping on all of them. Like,
Hispanic cliques or just
Hispanic cliques. So I mean, so like, but we fuck with the Crips right there too. I fuck with my blood homies that are out the way too. Like it's all east. You know what I mean? So whatever is on these streets, these borderlines, you got your funk probably, but probably not too. You know what I mean? It just depends on who you run into. For the most part, it's very unified section. But for the Hispanics, as I was saying, like you trip on one clique, you're tripping on all of them. Down in Southeast, it's more like if you're tripping on them, you might find someone down there tripping on them too. You know what I mean? The Southeast won't come together as a Southeast united. All of East Side is all of East Side.
So what's the difference between the Southeast and East?
The borderlines and the people, the barrios that are right there in there, you know what I mean? That's one. But like I was saying, like if you trip on one part of the East, you tripping on all of them. You go down to Southeast and you say like, fuck, whoop, whoop. Someone else is probably going to be like, fuck them too.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Southeast, if I'm not mistaken, that's what Chicano Park is at, right? Or like, do you still go to Chicano Park, or is it like problems if you go? Like, how is it for you if you go?
I mean, yeah.
Because I know recently, like 2 weeks ago, they had like a big ass, like.
I was busted for that, but I heard about it.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Like, do you go there? Like, I was just there like a week ago on some tourist shit, you know.
That you went?
Spark a blunt out there, you feel me? You know, trip
That's
out
right.
on the art and shit.
Right there by the liquor store under the highway.
Yeah, there you go.
By the handball court.
Like, do you go to Chicano Park at all, or do you kind of refrain from going?
Like, it really doesn't suit me to go. Like, if I go, I'm probably looking for some bullshit. You know what I mean? But like, it's not like I'm scared to go. I just, you know, I'd rather not. It wouldn't be, you know, in my best decisions to do that. Granted, where I'm from, you know what I mean? And once we go do that, like we're there for all day. Like we're there to trip or you know, like there's an issue somewhere that's gonna happen out of me staying there. You know what I mean? So like either we go on some business shit. Other than that, like let those fools have that.
So not even like the gas lamp? Like you would like
I love the gas lamp.
The gas lamp is Southeast LA, right? That's what we was there for. We went
Southeast San Diego. And it's not really Southeast, it's downtown. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think I put an end to Southeast in downtown. That's like you're gonna find everyone.
Gas lamp is a trip, bro. Like I went there like for the first time because the homies left going, and my boy just got divorced. So
you guys were up there,
so let's go,
cracking it out, huh?
Yeah. So we went, bro, and bro, this is like I'm not even kidding, bro. Like we step outside one of the bars, bro, and like I see a bag of coke just laid out, food. Like I think it was like J and 5th or J and 8th or some shit.
Checks out, huh? Hella checks out, fool. Right there, fool. You got everyone all petty pulled up, ready to go to the club and shit.
So you could go to that area and it's good.
I mean, you go to that area, it's really just depends who walks your way, dog. Like I can go anywhere and I'll probably be good just because I'm gonna hold myself correctly. I'll go. I did a show out in Logan. Shout out to the Logan homies I seen right there. You know what I mean?
Also, even though they might be like a direct op, like you still show
like
respect.
There's homies from everywhere that you're gonna have, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I know a couple fools that I know from a different section, and I'm like, you know what? They're cool peoples. You know what I mean? I fuck with them. Probably gonna go sit down, and if I'm in their section, I'm gonna hit them up. Like, hey, fool, where you at?
Yeah. You being from Dago, let me go back to my story real quick. So the homie got divorced and shit, and he's all like, "Hey, let's go to Hong Kong, right?"
Oh yeah.
So we went, you know, we went. Like,
checked out divorce.
Like, have you ever made a trip down south? Like, being that you're so.
I have not.
Are you Hispanic?
Yeah, I'm a mixture. I'm Chamorro and Mexican.
What's Chamorro?
So I'm like from Guam. Like my family's from Guam.
That's what that
family's from Guam.
Like, not to be like, I'm not educated on it. Is that Asian or what is that?
That's Pacific Islander.
So that's like fall in lines with like Samoan.
Yeah, like
oh shit.
Those are different relatives, you know what I mean? I got Samoan cousins from my dad's side, Guamanian cousins. But like my last name's Guamanian. It's not like Reyes or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was raised with my abuelos though. Like, you know what I mean? I grew up with them. I'm half Mexican, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up speaking a little Spanish, doing my shit. Like I can get around.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I did go to Mazatlan before when I was young.
What? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Sinaloa.
Oh, okay. My bad. Because I'm thinking like, damn, this fool probably don't got papers.
No.
So you got okay.
So I got papers. I was born here, but like when I was young, fool, like my grandma's from Sinaloa, like Mazatlan area. So like we would go down there as a youngster, fool. I'd go down there and make a trip with them, go see my abuela down there. It was cool, you know what I mean?
Mazatlan's cool. I think my dad took me when I was like fucking 12 or some shit.
Yeah, I went like when I was like 9.
But
I remember we took a plane to like Culiacan, or I don't even know where we went, but I remember we got on a bus, went on the bus and did the whole bus ride down there, and I was like with my grandma and shit.
Damn, so you never even been to like a Rosarito or like?
No, I've never been like that close. Never been to Rosarito, never been to Tijuana. Well, I mean, yeah, I've been to Tijuana like crossing back, you know what I mean? But never really went out and ventured. Like as an adult, I've never gone out.
Yeah. How old are you? You said 20.
I'm 23 right now. I'm be 24 in October.
You got any kids or not?
Yeah, I got my son.
Oh, that's right. How old is he now?
He's 3.
Yup. You feel like your son kind of calmed you down, like from being so out there?
Definitely, fool. Like I think my son like sat me down, dog. Like it was bad, fool. I remember like it was just a bunch of bullshit like I was getting into, like leading up to his birth. You know what I mean? And that's my dude, man. I stay home with him. I'm not tripping. Like I stay home, I kick it. I still go out with the homies, like, you know, time permits, you know what I'm saying? But like my son and I are like this, fool. That's like my little cuddle monster.
Your little what?
My little cuddle monster, fool. Like that fool loves to cuddle me, dog.
How old you said he was?
23.
No, your kid.
Him, he's 3.
Oh, okay. So he's not even in school yet.
Nah, we just enrolled him into like a preschool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's right. So I kind of want to take it back, right? For the people who ain't familiar. Like when did you start making music exactly? What year? Pre-pandemic or was this after?
Way before the pandemic. I'd say like 2017. Yeah, like 2017. Been making music for like 6 years, 7 years. So like, yeah.
What got you into it? What got you into it?
I used to freestyle drunk. That's where the name came from. Jojo2Faded. Like we used to freestyle faded. Me and the homies kicking it at the park. And then I have a real good homeboy of mine. He was like, hey, fool, like you should definitely like try and write some shit. I'm like, oh, I'll write some shit. So like we post smoke, hotbox in the whip and shit. And I'd be like, hey dog, you want to hear this? The homies be like, oh, what? Let me hear some. Put the beat on. We put the beat on. We just start vibing and shit. And then he was like, you should take that to the studio. Take it to the studio. I never really done that.
You said 2017, right?
Yeah, like 2017.
At this time, 2017, would you say there was a San Diego rap scene at all? Because from the outside looking in, it kind of seems like there wasn't really, to me at least, there wasn't really a wave until like the Smokey GM, the Memo, the Hardinis, them fools came out.
So like Hardini's been making music for a minute.
To me, like I barely noticed them when that wave of fools came along.
Like when all that shit came out. I see.
Because I'm not from the city, I'm not as tapped in as you fools.
Being from the city, like Hardini was always cracking. Like, you know what I mean? Like you go on SoundCloud and you hear people bumping it on their earbuds. You know what I mean? Like that was always cracking. Me personally, I didn't really start getting into his music until like the homie Smokey. And when he was coming up, he was the scene. You know what I mean?
Is Smokey from your area, side of town or no?
More or less. Like after the college area, you go up towards like San Carlos by like Patrick Henry High. Right there, that's his area and shit. Like I've known him for a while though. I remember I was a freshman in Mira Mesa. I went to Mira Mesa High. He was fresh out of Barrett. I was living with my dad, and I ran into him there. He was the reason I failed that class. That's the homie. I love the homie, dog. Like, he would be like, hey, fool, fuck this test. I'm like, fuck this test. I'm gonna put C's all the way down, fool. I'm like, sad. Fuck it. I'm gonna just, I had some that I was doing. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna just do like A's and B's and D's and like, I'm gonna just go down just scribbling dumb shit. And I remember I turned in that Scantron and that fool got a higher score than me. He went all C's. And I was like, damn, I really tried too. I was like, oh, that's fucked up. So after that, I kind of stopped giving a fuck about school. I was like, fuck that. I went home, moved back with my mom, and then that's when the bullshit happened, fool. Like that's when I was getting into smoking, really. That's when I was getting into.
What, like, was that freshman year? Sophomore?
Yeah, like freshman year, like the end of freshman year.
So you would you say like you were still innocent prior to freshman year or no?
Well, like, yeah, like around middle school, like it wasn't really it was just like a different type of timing, you know what I mean? And then like high school comes and you're like with everybody, you know what I mean? Like there's all sorts of crowds here. and you kind of find yourself like going around there. I never really gave a fuck about anything really. And so like when I met other people who didn't really give a fuck either, like it kind of like pushes that out of you. Like, fuck, I really don't give a fuck. I won't go to school. I'll smoke all day, or you know what I mean? Fuck if you fools are tagging, I'm toy, but I'm gonna go out and tag with you. You know what I mean? Like it kind of brings the bullshit out of you who you hang with. And so like right then and there, I kind of just like started doing my own ventures. You know what I mean? It's not like I was fucking sheltered the whole time, but like at the same time, I wasn't off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was straddling the fence.
Type shit.
Yeah.
All right, so it's safe to say like freshman year was when you like officially like quote unquote jumped off the porch, right?
Yeah, like those years, like that year, yeah, I definitely jumped off that porch. You know what I mean?
Did you end up getting kicked out of high school or like?
Yeah, I got kicked out of every high school I went to, like except for Mir Mesa.
Over?
I remember some bullshit. We jumped some fool and over some bullshit.
Can we speak on it? Was it over a girl or what?
No? Hell no! It was over at the time the hepatitis outbreak in downtown was like severe, and there was some homeless fool tripping on some little fool that we know, and he wasn't little. He was just like younger than me by like a year, and like they were tripping on that fool, and the bum and this fool were like going at it, and I was like, fool, leave that fool alone. Fuck that bum. And the homie was like spit on the ground or some shit like that, right? And I guess some white boy in the back didn't like it. And that fool came and like fucking choked him out. And
who, the bum?
No, choked out the homie who like spit on the floor at the bum type shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, so shit. Oh, he spit at the bum.
He spit like
I
at
thought
the
he just
floor.
Spit at the oh,
yeah, like
in
at
front
floor.
of him.
Like,
okay.
yeah, type shit. Like, fuck that.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? And then
wait, why was he picking on him to begin with? Just to be
the bum was on some dumb shit, like saying it and spraying it, fool. And I just remember like the hepatitis outbreak was tough. We had just had like a school assembly about it.
Was he doing it intentionally? Like,
I think he was off something, dog.
Okay.
But like either way, you're a grown man yelling at like a group of teenagers,
right?
Fresh out of high school, like we're walking out of the high school, like you know what I mean?
Oh, so he was mad because it was the hepatitis. The hepatitis
outbreak was like coming out of like if you know about downtown San Diego, that's where I went to San Diego High School. Like right there, fool. Like there's a bunch of bums, dirty ass bums,
homeless people, pretty much, yeah.
And these fools like they're just like dirty, dog. Like, and as a youngster, like we don't give a fuck.
You
like,
felt so whatever, right? White guy pulls up, chokes out old boy who disrespected the bum.
No, the bum is not even in the picture no more. That fool kept walking. The homie got choked out by like some white dude, put him in a headlock and shit. I remember we just jumped on his ass. Boop, 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 boop. So I got kicked out of school for that, and then boom, I went to Garfield right next to it. I went there for like an hour, and they're like, "Oh, you just came out of the halls for that? Oh yeah, boom, 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 boom. You can't come here either." So boom, they send me to Alba. I go to Alba,
and these are regular high schools, not continuation schools.
Like Alba's like in the middle of that. Like first out of continuation, trying to get back into real schools, and then
they have that. Oh shit,
it's something like that, dog. It's for the delinquents though, for sure. Like everybody at Alba like wasn't allowed out of real school that year.
Was it like you had classmates or was it like independent studies?
No, I had classmates. Like I had a bunch of like funny ass homies there. Like some fool, I remember this fool fucking D. He fucking threw his fucking desk up, boom, making a show. Like I can't fucking do this shit. Fuck this test. Fuck this dumbass class. Fucking walked out and we're all just doing the rest of our tests. We're like, damn, that fool's tripping. It's just not that hard. You know what I mean? And then boom, you get out of that and then you get transferred to like a real school. And so I went to Patrick Henry for like maybe a month, dropped out of there too. Got in a little fight right there. I dropped out. I dropped out of there. I dropped out of everywhere, fool. And then I finally got back into like online school and I graduated on there. Yeah, but that was already at like my senior year. You know what I mean? I had like a bunch of credits to pull up. And like my teachers are actually cool, fool. Like they would tell you like you could just search this shit up. You have the computer.
Yeah.
Just search the shit up like it's out there. You know what I mean? Boom. Get your little diploma.
So you graduated?
I graduated, yeah.
So you graduated. What's the first thing you start doing once you're out of high school? Did you continue school? Did you start working?
I was already like in the bullshit while I was like doing school. You know what I mean? I was dropping out back and forth. I was doing dumbass shit. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to a physical school. And if I chose to get online, like, you know, at the time, like my girl was like, get online, like just graduate. Like you're going to be here tonight anyways. You know, might as well jump on.
Is your girl the same one you got kids with right now? So you've been with your girl since high school?
Like 6 years, fool. It's gonna be 6 years this May.
And it's the same one. The same woman you got 2 kids with.
Same one.
I respect that.
Yeah,
that's fire. A lot of people don't like.
They jump back and forth.
Well, now, yeah. I mean, what I'm getting at is like a lot of high school relationships don't last and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I think like my brother, like my little brother, he's like the only fool I know. And the homie, one of the homies.
That's right.
I say like it's only a couple. Yeah, it's rare as fuck.
Yeah, there's a lot of fools who just like, you know, I don't know. I don't know what it is. That everyone's got different paths and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's fools who are maniacs, dog. Like maniacs, dog. The homie can't hit the blunt because check that fool. You know what I mean? Like it's just a different type of breed for different homies and shit. But like me personally, I've been with my girl for like 6 years.
That's honorable.
Yep.
So, do you start working at all, or are you just still fucking around in the streets after you graduate?
So like, I was working a moving job, like house moving and shit. So I was doing that, and then I was doing the rap shit, and then like the rap shit took off for a bit, so I stopped working. But like I was on and off, like moving houses and shit. That's like one of the things like I did the best. Like I did that for like a solid like 4 years.
Goddamn.
Like on and off.
And while you're doing this job, are you doing the rap shit on the side or?
Yeah, rap shit on the side for everything. I didn't really like take it like seriously until like maybe like 3 years ago. And then I didn't have the chance to like really expand on it either because I had got the case and the dumbass shit. Like, you know what I mean? So I didn't have the chance to really expand on what I want.
What caused it 3 years ago for you to start taking it serious? Or wanting to?
I really like, because I had the milli that I reached before that. And I kind of was taking it serious then too, but like I didn't have like
what milli on what? Which one?
Payroll.
That's a feature. You got someone else on it, right?
Yeah. No, that one's on me.
There's one where you came out with. There was a rapper you like always made songs with.
Me and the homie Sane always made songs, but like there was a song that I did with this fool Juby. That shit's called Hood Living.
I think it's that fool.
Yeah, that fool did like 2 or 3 songs. Yeah, I have the San Diego song that we did the I'd rather be with you. You remember that? Shit? I think you posted that one, dog. And then I was bald for that video.
Well,
I was super pelon for that.
On your super cholo shit.
Super duper cholo shit. And then I was that song hit like 3 point something milli, and then but my song had hit like solo shit like 1 point something milli, and I was like, damn, like I could do something with this. But then I didn't really start having like a motive or a picture for it. Like I didn't know what I want out of it. I didn't know if like we're aiming for mainstream or if we're aiming to stay like, you know what I mean? So I just kind of like, I was like, I'm gonna make the realest music that I can. And if either it takes off or it doesn't, you know what I mean? And it's always gonna be swing or miss. You know what I mean? For whatever you put out there, it's either swing or miss. For the biggest artists too, like, you know what I'm saying? But me right now, I'm gonna keep swinging.
That's right. You would say that song then, what song was it? With the Millie? The Millie song?
Payroll.
That song kind of like influenced you to like want to take the shit, like go hard with the shit, right?
Yeah, it put me like in a genre almost too. Like I knew like I could keep fucking with this.
Genre, what do you mean genre? Like do you consider yourself Chicano rap?
Well, like that's the big question, right? Like, are you Chicano rap or are you rap? But like, what's really the difference? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, there's homie rap, but like, rap is art, and it's predominantly the other side, like the blacks and shit. Like, Chicano rap, I feel like Lil Rob and shit like that. Like, is that what you mean?
Nah, when people say Chicano rap, I feel like most of it, what they're trying to say is like gangbanging music, pretty much.
Yeah, I can see that too. But like, lighter shade of brown, that's like Chicano rap too, and
that's true.
But they're not gangbanging.
No, that's true. But I feel like the high power, Mr. Capone wave, Mr. Criminal wave, they kind of changed the definition of what Chicano rap is because they just went so hard with this shit.
I believe that's a difference, fool. Like that's gangster rap that just happens to be Chicano influence.
Right, facts.
You know what I mean? Like that's the homie taking a stab at that real shit. You know what I mean? That like that whole wave. You know what I mean? And anybody could do that. Anybody could do it. So like to say that I'm a Chicano rapper, like I'm yeah, like I guess so, but I don't want to stay stuck to that.
Right.
I'd rather say, yeah, like I rap, like I'll do all sorts of rap. I'm not stuck to that genre.
Yeah.
But like if that's considered a genre, I feel like I'm just like a
like question, like do you consider like a Memo the Mafioso Chicano rap?
Like not really though. Like he has a song that could be in that way, but like I feel like maybe he's a Chicano rapper. But
what about like a Smokey GM or a Little Weirdo?
Well,
are they Chicano rappers in your eyes? Or are they just regular rap? Not regular rappers, but just rap.
Well, look, I'll say this about Smokey GM. Smokey GM is an other. Like he runs Asian other. You know.
Oh,
What I
I
mean?
thought he ran with like
The homies. No, that's what everyone thinks. But like the homies
shit.
down, don't get him fucked up. You know what I mean? He's got like that corra checks out. You know what I mean? But at the same time, fool, like I wouldn't put him in Chicano rap because that's not what he is. He's just a rapper. Like Little Weirdo, I don't think you can put him in there either, fool, because maybe he's a Chicano that raps, but like he doesn't make Chicano rap music like that. You know what I mean? He's got like the stab of the new wave.
All right, let's run down the line then. What about like a Little Grifo? Is he
That's gangsta Chicano rap.
That's Chicano rap to you?
I guess so, yeah.
What about like a Pito Lokes, Brutal? Is that Chicano rap?
Like that one song he did, yeah, like I guess that fits there too. Because he has the song Down Ass Vato, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's like Chicano slang, fool. That's what that is.
So it's safe to say like fools who are like on that super like cholo shit to you is Chicano rap. Right? Or like using the lingo, shit like that.
I think I got it fucked up either between Chicano rappers, like rappers who happen to be Chicano, and then there's like Chicano rap, like that's all you do. Like lighter shade of brown, that's all they did. Or fucking
oh, when you make it like your entire personality.
Like that's
like Little Travieso.
All you do,
like
yeah.
Little Travieso. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah, like he was like a Chicano rapper.
Right.
For the Chicano rap scene.
Yeah.
Maybe he had some shit that I didn't see that like expanded him differently, but like as far as I know, yeah.
Right. Did you grow up listening to any of that type of music growing up or no?
Yeah, I listened to a lot of like Mitchie Slick, fool, Mr. Shadow, fucking all of it, fool. Like it didn't really, but I listened to everything, like all genres of music, not like stupid shit.
What's
like,
some genre that people wouldn't like a song like people wouldn't expect that you like listening to?
I like rock too. Like I like rock.
I fuck with rock.
Rock is tough.
Yeah.
You know who Dan Zig is?
Nah.
That's like old. Like that's old rock. I was about to say old Chicano rap, but that's old rock. Like it's tough. Like he's got a Dan Zig. I like Weezer.
Oh, Weezer's cool. Beverly Hills. Fuck with it.
No, I don't like that track. I like
that shit's fire.
The Sweater track. I like Pork and Beans.
Linkin Park. Linkin Park go crazy.
Linkin Park had the moment for sure.
Linkin Park
it's not on the playlist no more.
Well, why not?
I don't know. I think I grew out of that. Like I don't want to hear that.
R.I.P. Chester.
R.I.P. Chester for sure though. Apple had that shit on lock. That's the thing though. Like I didn't like hearing that.
Is that something you would do? Like maybe like do a different genre, not rap?
Nah, I don't think I could do that. I used to play guitar, but like I don't think I could get into that scene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like speaking on the scene, like how do you feel about like the Hispanic rap scene right now as a whole?
I think it needs work.
2020. What do you mean?
I think like there has to be like a. I don't know. Peso's the star right now, huh?
Yeah.
Peso's like the face of the Hispanic scene right now, but like.
We got OGZ with all due respect. You feel me? We're not
tough, huh?
According to numbers, feel me?
That's facts, fool, because he does have the numbers.
Yeah.
But like I feel like I don't know, like there's not a lot of like
Mexican OT, D baby, you got the whole Texas thing.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about Texas though.
Oh, okay.
But like I fuck with Texas too. Like Mexican OT's cool. I fuck with him. I fuck with his music. I don't know, like that's a different type of rap though. You know what I mean? California wise though, like the Hispanic scene is like I think it needs like I think that needs unity too, bro. Like I think there's like a lot of fools missing out just because they don't fuck with them, like other people, other rappers. Eagles get involved too.
Is that facts? I just had a conversation with one of the black homies, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, like us as black people need work because we need to be more like y'all because the Hispanics are so united." And I was trying to explain to him, like, bro, like it's not even like that. Like if you're actually in the in the space,
you know,
yeah. Would you say that's agreed? Like it's not really as united as people like to make it seem.
It needs work. Everything needs work. It's never gonna be perfect. Like right now, it's not perfect. I feel like there's got to be like a give out of that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of fools with hella talent that are just overshadowed by like big names making the same song over and over and over again.
You feel like that's your case? Like, do you feel like you're blackballed?
Not blackballed. I just feel like I haven't been consistent enough for it to be like a grasp on the scene like that. You know what I mean? I haven't been consistent like that. I won't lie to you. Like probably if I take this shit consistently, now I'm like on it every week of the month. probably I'll have like a bigger grasp on the scene. But like right now, I feel like, you know, if you know, you know. I got good music. It's up to you to decide that, honestly. But in my opinion, as a connoisseur of music, I like listening to good music. I feel like I don't make bad music. You know what I'm saying? So like if you don't hear it, like maybe I'll just stay hidden for a bit. But
like for the people barely tuning in to you, like what's 3 songs you would recommend them to go listen to?
Top Dog, Payroll, the one that put me out there, and then like I don't know, like All in Blue. You know what I'm saying? Like those are like good songs that you can bump. It talks about everything. You know what I mean? I have other like deeper music, but like you got to go find that.
Yeah.
But for the big parts to like grasp in the scene, you should check those 3 out.
Yeah. Do you got any like now that you're out, can we expect like any singles, album,
big time,
EP?
See, you're gonna see a little project come soon. I'm gonna get out of that shit. Like I'm gonna get it to the fans and shit. And then singles probably shortly after that. But like right now, I got the little EP going. Drop that little project, and then I'm gonna do some singles. And then after that, like when I feel like I got like another craft to show, I'll put out like another project.
You got any hidden features, big features we may not know about?
Me and F Nasty, we're tight. We got like
shout out F Nasty, Honey Pat King.
Huh?
Honey Pat King.
Honey Pat King. Shout out to homie. That
yeah.
was geeked up.
That was King Maniaco.
Bigger than Brutal.
Facts.
Right? That fool's maniacs. Shout out to homie.
Anyone else besides F Nasty features?
Fuck. Who can I think of, dog? Probably no one really. I stay local.
Do you have any songs with people outside of California?
I don't think so, dog.
Could we see you do a song with like a Texas artist, or that's not really your thing?
I'd be open to it.
What about a song with a northerner?
Damn, huh? That unity's tight, but whatever that is, that's a different ballpark. I don't know about it. You know what I mean? As of now, though, like no,
because
not even in the conversation. Those fools, you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is with the Northwest, but it won't be me personally. That's not on my palette.
Have you had any personal dealings with Northwest?
Bro, that's non-existent where I come from. That's just like down here too, like up here too.
Well, I think like they got like a Backpack Boys dispensary in Dago, don't they?
Yeah, but how many fools are red flagging in that dispensary? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what do you mean?
Like how many fools are really northed out in the Backpack dispensary? You know what I mean? Like they got the dispensary, but that's probably like regular ass fools working there. I don't think they're from out there. If they're out here, I don't know about it. That's a different thing, but they're non-existent in the eyes of the vision that I'm walking. Non-existent
in Dago.
In Dago, San Diego, I've never seen a north there. Not once.
Yeah.
Never.
So you wouldn't make a song with them dudes?
Capital no.
What if you had like a
lowercase n?
What if you had like a fan, like he was a northerner, but he was a fan of your music?
Shout out to you, bro. You know what I mean? You're doing. Like, okay, that makes sense though. Like, you know, that's music. Music is different. I feel like you can listen to anything you want to, really. It's not on my playlist, but like, you know, if you're from up there and you're bumping my shit, power to you. Your homies hate that. I bet you they do.
I recently had Tommy Guns up here, right?
Right.
And he pretty much got on this interview and he said that like Southsiders run California. And he was facing backlash online, like I'm talking about thousands of comments, bro. Like people saying like he's all cap, like California is a Northwest state, this, that. So like, do you feel like what Tommy Gunn said is accurate, or you feel like he's stretching the like it's cap?
Man, go for the team, fool. Like, like I don't know though. Like I've never been up there to see like how structured they are. You know what I mean? But as far as I can see it though, like Sureños run everything where I'm from. That's everything where I know. You know what I'm saying? It's Big 1-3 on all the barrios in my city. And when I come up here, I only see 13s too. So like in my California, yeah. But if you gotta, you know what I'm saying, in their California, that's probably what they're used to. But like I don't know the numbers, like, you know what I'm saying?
Would you one day like to see brown on brown unity, or is that like it's whatever to you?
That shit's probably never gonna happen.
Never.
I don't know. I don't think so, fool. Like I'm not worried about it because it's not in the path that I'm walking. I don't see that happening, and I'm not gonna worry about it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lose sleep about us coming together. Fuck it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I know that's something that they got in the pinta, but I don't know, like outside, like it's a different ball game, dog. It's not the pinta, it's not the pin, it's none of that. It's not the county jail.
Shit, recently, like about like I like bringing up trending topics. You feel me? Recently, about a week, and especially if it has to do with the space. Right. About a week ago, Little Weirdo, P-Face, Mr. Keep It Hood, they all went viral across all blog sites because I guess they shot a music video in Fresno.
Seen that.
And a lot of the people in Fresno, like content creators online, they were saying that they got to come to Fresno because like they're popping and like they're out of line pretty much for going to Fresno and shooting a music video. Like how do you feel about that? Are they out of bounds for going to Fresno shooting a music video, or it's all good and Jojo2Faded's eyes?
Well, I don't know. Didn't that one North fool come down here and Lefty's hood?
Oh, Bands?
Yeah, Bands come down here?
He did.
Like what? It wasn't bad, all bad when he did that, but like when we go up there, it's all bad. That's a double entendre, bro. Like that's not how that works, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like if they went out there and they did their shit, fuck it, fool. I'm in Fresno. If I feel like I'm gonna pull over and do a video, who the fuck is gonna stop me from doing a video? You know what I mean? If that's what they're doing, more power to them, fool. But like for them for the outsiders in to be butthurt of some shit that they got no control of, like grow a pair, fool. That fool came down here, did a video down here. We're going up there. I think Lefty went up there too. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck? If I pulled over in New York City, no one's gonna say shit. And I fucking did a video out there. It's not like what's the difference? Because you guys are Fresno, and we got a different gang out there. There's gangs everywhere. Like they're everywhere. If I pulled over in Texas and I did a video in Texas, is Texas gonna hate on me for doing a video? No. Fresno's being lame for that. You know what I mean?
I feel like because they see you guys as a direct op, so they feel some type of way when you guys do it in their city. Like it's like y'all disrespecting the city type shit.
I guess so. But like in the eyes of the fools dissing each other that came down from north to south and south to north, they were direct ops and no one gave a fuck. So Fresno got to get on Instagram and cry about it. You know what I
mean? Well, you recently had a content creator. I think his name is Vinny. He's on TikTok.
Are you talking about that fool that's a North End?
No, he's from Fresno.
Is he from Fresno? That's the fool who said something about Little Weirdo and Pace.
Yeah, he made a video. Yeah, I forgot like a trophy tat on his face and shit.
I don't remember.
Anyways, this fool went on fucking TikTok and he's all like, he was clowning Weirdo, P-Face, and Keep It Hood because it was like, yeah, y'all came to the city, but what happened to that Airbnb though? It got shot. He was like, because there were reports that it was reports that it got shot up and shit. So he was like trolling them
in the alley, right? He was doing like a little alley.
Yeah, in the alley. Yeah. Like, and he went viral for like how you feel about that? Like
everybody wants their like 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna want their 10 seconds full. But if that's what happened, like, you know, that's the outcome of me pulling over in Fresno and doing a video. That is like, you know what I mean? You're gonna face the music no matter what. If they stepped up on it, they stepped up on it. I'm sure the homies didn't go out weird. If that's what happened, then fuck. But for him to like get online and start talking about that, that's Buster shit, fool. Like, if you know, you know, dog. If the homies from Fresno know that that's what happened, then like, you know what I mean? To let's be spoken about, that's what happened. Kudos to them. But for you to get up online and like, you know, it's kind of questionable now. Like you poke holes in it. Yeah. He wasn't there either. You know what I mean? It's not like he went up there and did that holler. Like that's.
Is that something you would do? Like if you're in Fresno or up north, make a music video,
stop out and do a little video.
Yeah, do a video. You know,
maybe yeah. Like if I got a videographer with me right now and we got time to kill, we pulled over in Fresno. We're getting something to eat. Yeah, fool, Kylie, come on, hop out wherever we're at.
Has someone ever done that to your area? Like they put up to your section, shot a music video?
I've never seen that happen. Never. That'd be cool. That'd be cute.
If someone did it, would you take it as rap shit or would you take it personal?
A little of both, fool. You can't get too emotional. Like if he went to the section, you know, and he's out there popping it about the set, hell yeah, fool. Like You're gonna answer to somebody to say less about it in front of camera. You know what I mean? Just get up on me, or let's get up on it. Do what you got to do. Let's do it. Funk out. But like, if everybody, like I said, everybody wants their 10 seconds. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to get that much more up on somebody.
Have you had any rappers try to diss your area?
I mean, in their lyrics, probably, yeah. But like, and the like to come to the fucking section and go do that, I've never seen that happen, dog. And if I'm misinformed, send it to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't know.
Rappers who be dissing, like, do you take it serious, or is like you fools are like characters, or like how do you feel about it?
Attention. I got more pull than like, you know, the fools dissing on me. Fools are dissing on me for what? For some attention, dog. Like, I'm just gonna show you more attention if I fucking come out with a little rap diss. You know what I mean? Come out with a rap diss and I diss your whole section, your rapper, your bullshit in between that. Like, I'm giving you more attention than you had. I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing you the bottle, dog.
So you wouldn't do a diss?
Well, like if it came down to it, like, and his shit, like the swing has to, the strike has to happen. You know what I mean? And it probably won't be off my end, but I'm not gonna let it go untouched. Like if it got traction or something, like fuck, I'm gonna have to respond to that. You know what I mean?
But you just said earlier that rappers have dissed you in songs, but you're saying you only respond if it's traction. Yeah. So what you're getting at is like fools who have dissed didn't really got motion like that for you to like
gonna hear it.
Make a reply.
You fools are gonna hear it, and you guys are gonna bump it in your car, and then you're gonna come through like my set at night and you know, creep in the wee hours of the morning, like, and you're gonna bump that shit. You guys are gonna feel real cool about it. That shit's cute, dog. If I don't gotta respond to that, I got no fucking attention. Why the fuck would I give you attention? Why the fuck would I waste my time and my views and my bullshit over you? You know what I mean? Clout chasing is for pussies, and if you're gonna be a pussy and diss me on the net, dog, like, save that shit for the birds. Hate me in person, fool.
You want to put an address on it, or who you talking about, or you want to spare them?
Nah, because it's not even direct at that point, because it's anybody. Everybody, like my section's hated. People who I associate with, like, they're not liked. They're not in the favoritism factor. You know what I mean? So like,
what do you mean favoritism factor? What do you mean?
Like they're not, you know, you're not gonna get along with that guy. Fool, that fool's ignorant. You know what I mean?
Okay.
With or ignorant. You're probably not gonna get a good vibe with him. You know what I mean? And so that's why, like, if a diss comes my way and it got no motion, I'm gonna push that to the side. I'll give you attention. I haven't heard one though, personally. Like, I know like people do whatever they do in their videos, you know what I mean? Give that no attention at all either. I don't care.
Yeah.
Diss my set all you want. You're gonna respond to somebody. Do that shit in my face, dog. Do that shit in the homie's face. That's a whole different subject.
Damn. So you're for sure taking the higher ground. No disses till further notice.
I don't see it as higher ground. I see it as like, you got no motion anyways. Nobody but you is gonna bump that shit. It's got like 1,000 plays, maybe. You know what I mean?
Oh.
That shit, I'm not worried about it. It's not me taking the higher ground because I'm not settling down on something and this fool swung on me on a track and it got attention. That's me taking the higher ground and paying it no mind. That shit really affected what I'm doing. It has no effect on me at all because it doesn't fucking matter.
So what you're getting at is like, whoever you're talking about, like, they're not even like,
it's in general. It's not specified for one. It's specified to all.
But you're making it seem like they're not like formidable opponents. Like they're not even.
They're not, fool. On a bar to bar scheme, I take the crown. I take the crown. That's me putting a little bit of ego out there because I'm confident in what I say. I know that I got the bars to go head to head with whoever the fuck is in the way. Maybe I don't got the shine for it, you know what I mean? But I'm definitely not in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? So like, I believe like I'm a formidable opponent. I'm a worthy opponent to whoever comes my way. For you to say that you're head up on me and you got bars to take me on, okay, let's see them. You know what I mean? I don't see them.
Yeah. Do you take your bars serious when you're in the studio, or do you kind of just like?
It depends on what the vibe's going for. So like, if the song is talking about real shit, you're gonna have to spit some real bars. But if the song is on some, if the song is on some dumb shit and you're making a club joint and that shit, you gotta be simple. You know what I mean? Simple grasps. That shit will touch everybody. That stay in your head. The dumbest shit pops off because it's memorable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For you to be so serious on everything and be like so like 100% about your bars on everything you do, you're thinking too hard, dog. Let that shit vibe. That shit don't vibe, you don't got music.
Yeah. Let's go back on the ops real quick, right? Before we move on. I know earlier you said that like on 3 different occasions, I guess they had put out a blower on you.
Yeah.
And so were all 3 occasions like it was a blank or like?
No, other things get put down. Other things run up a different way. Like, you know.
If you could speak on it.
It just depends on who's behind the gun, dog.
Oh, okay. So the first time it was more so like a blank because you said
I don't know if it was a blank. But
you felt it pop. You heard it pop though.
I heard it pop.
So you heard it pop. All right. So we're gonna say that's what it was.
Yeah.
So the second time, what was it?
That was a put down scenario. You know what I mean?
And the third?
Third, fool, it wasn't really anything. It was more or less like
a pump fake.
I wouldn't say pump fake, fool. You know what I mean? I see it, he got it on him, pressing up in the section. We're doing something right there. You know what I mean? At the time, it was more like fool, we're not even tripping. Woo, woo, woo. Like, you know, it didn't get squabbled. It didn't like it was pretty.
Just keep it pushing type shit.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So if he said keep it pushing, I didn't hear that. You know what I'm saying? I told him like, you know, this is where we at. This is what we gonna do. I got business right here, nigga. If you tripping, you tripping.
Were y'all shooting a music video or what?
Nah, it was more or less like it was like a meet and greet like that day.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
On some rap shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit! So they pulled up to the meet and greet.
They were already there. It was like right there on their block. I'm right there doing little clothing shit. You know what I mean?
For who? For a Dago brand or?
Yeah, for a Dago brand. Shout out Hey Society.
Okay.
People's right there, food. Like we went to the little liquor store, walked up the street. You know what I'm saying? Ran into the issue. These fools aren't on some killer shit because they didn't blow us down. But you know what I mean? It didn't work out either way. So it kind of was like a dead issue. Like fools tripping, you fools aren't tripping to get to like we're gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Are all these 3 occasions, are these people from one set area or is it
different sides, multiple sides?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's multiple ops you got to deal with.
Fool, East Side is most hated, fool.
That's facts.
Facts, fool. I got ops that I don't even know about. There's someone spawning in different sections every day about it. And I won't know about it until I see them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could say they hate me. That's cool. When that confrontation happens, it happens.
Yeah. Damn. Do you have to have any, like, being a rapper, you got to pop out more? When you do go to these events, like meet and greets or do promos or events, like, do you have it in the back of your head, like, damn, like, somebody might, like, pull up?
Yeah, I'm not really worried about it.
Like, are you worried about it? Yeah, what I'm getting at.
Like, it depends on where you're at. You could definitely, you know, count your lucky stars because like someone could be tripping and pull up and be on some ignorant shit and fuck this whole shit up. There's shooters from everywhere. You know what I mean? But like to be worried about it, dog, like you gotta just know like who you are, what you're walking into, and how you're gonna hold it. You know what I mean? Came in here respectfully. I'm getting paid to do a show right here. You fools are tripping. I'm make my money. You fools trip afterwards. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna sit here and have a good time, I'm gonna send a beer bucket down your way.
No.
You know what I'm saying? If you fools are on some bullshit, let that shit pop.
Yeah.
Let it happen.
I know you recently went kind of semi-viral because you got the SD logo tatted on you.
What did you put as the
WRL.
The caption? You said logo.
WRL.
Oh no, San Diego rapper gets Padres
logo tatted on him. Yeah.
WRL. Instigating. I mean, it's cool though. Like, I mean,
that's post worthy though, because that's like you really like. I mean, pushing SD.
I came to LA once for a photo shoot with FB County. Did a little photo shoot out here. Everybody I ran into out here in LA, like they got LA blasted on them, fool. Like blasted. They love the Dodgers. I love my city like that. Why the fuck am I not on that? You know what I'm saying? So wherever I go, in case I forgot to wear my fucking Padres hat, you know what team I go for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like there's a SD LA rivalry or not?
What?
Like a SD and LA rivalry.
I don't see it. I don't see the hate. You know what I mean? I mean, just on the terms of baseball, like I know I talked to my homies out in LA, and if we play the Dodgers, you know, I'm gonna send them a text like, hey, fuck the Dodgers, homie. You know what I mean? Padres all the way. And I know it's just gonna could like do some bullshit with me and the homie. The homies and I don't take it that far. You know what I'm saying? There's no rivalry. I don't see the hate. I don't see the comparisons. I just know LA's got its scene and San Diego's got its own. And I respect theirs. If they disrespect mine, then it's fuck theirs too. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's for anybody's scene.
Has that happened?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it
because I feel like it's the same thing with like IE fools, like
in LA.
Yeah,
I can see that, but like that's because like they're so close to each other. You know what I mean? They're like they're neighbors.
What's one thing about San Diego you could appreciate that you can't get in LA?
Dog, it's a good question, fool. Maybe the because I don't really know how it is out here, fool. You know what I mean? I don't know if the Raza hoods are tripping on the black hoods and the black hoods are tripping on the Raza hoods out here. I don't know if they mix out like that, fool. But down there, fool, like I fuck with my Crips, I fuck with my Bloods. Like I got a lot of homies from everywhere.
But in LA, at one point in time, there used to be like full on race riots, like at middle school and high school.
Is it the same still though?
I mean, I don't know about now, but like talking like late 2010, like late 2000s.
Yeah,
for sure it was a thing.
Yeah,
like is that a thing in Dago? Like y'all have full on?
There's race riots, fool. Like for high school, there was a race riot, fool. I remember like 2015, fool, something like that, dog. There was a full on like blacks versus Mexicans, or you know what I mean, Asians versus blacks, or I think over some high school shit. Honestly, right. Like probably ego.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it probably came down to ego. You know what I mean? This fool's connected. He's gonna bring all his peoples, and that fool's disrespected and he lives over here, and he knows all these fools. You know what I mean? And they're gonna come up and they're gonna squabble it. And if the homie gets down, and if I see some fool take off, I'm gonna take off. Like it just works out like that.
So have you been a part of one?
Nah.
Okay.
I haven't been a part of one.
Okay, so that shit happens in Dago then.
That happened a while back in Dago. It happened. Happens everywhere though. It happens in jail. Happens everywhere.
Yeah. Have you got to go through that while you were in jail?
No, but there was a situation about it though. Like like the homies had a cell that we took from the blacks. The blacks wanted it back, and the homie didn't want to give it back. Or no, you know what? We had a cell. We give it to the blacks. We wanted to sell. We didn't. It was something like that, dog. I had just got to the unit, but I knew there was tensions raised. You know what I mean? And they're like, yeah, the homies were borrowing the cell. They gave it back on the date. These fools took the cell. The homie let them have the cell, and they haven't given it back on the day that we wanted. So it was about to pop if the homies were tripping. And it didn't go down that way, but it was like right. It was right there. Like you do the guile right before we come inside. And there's a tension with the race. The homies do that. Camaradas listos, siempre, gracias a ti. Like that whole unit is like, you can feel it. Mexicans are ready to go. Or up there. You know what I'm saying? Other races feel that shit when we do the guile. It's more like in a way, like a scare tactic almost. You know what I mean? But like, when it's that thick and you can feel it in the air, you can be like, yeah, send you a little phone call. I might be in the hole for a bit. I'll let you know if you get a call from me. Don't worry about it. But keep that in mind if I don't call back. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to go too in depth about it. If it happens, it happens. Like I said, that shit walks your way, handles it.
So it didn't go down?
Nah.
Okay. It was about to though.
It was damn near there.
Hypothetically, allegedly, or whatever.
Hypothetically, allegedly, supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Type shit.
Yeah.
Amongst the lines of. Yeah. That's any jail.
All right, you've been on a lot of podcasts, right? What's one question like you hate, like when they ask, or like just don't like?
I don't know. There's not like a question that really offends me, fool. Like, you know what I mean? But like a question that like, I don't know, that brings troublesome to my brain thoughts. There's
some people who go on interviews and like they want to get messy, like on the interview. When you do interviews, like, do you wish they would ask you messy shit, or is it like, nah, I wish they wouldn't? Like, where are you with that?
You know what? Like, messy shit is messy shit though. Like, it just depends on how you answer it. You could ask me some messy shit, and I'm gonna try my hardest to stay amongst the guidelines of not being like coming off as ignorant.
I feel like I sometimes unintentionally mean to come off messy, because I'm just direct and I'm like intrigued in the conversation. I just want to ask it, so I just ask it, and then it may come across like I'm like trying to be messy, but it's like, nah, I'm asking because like I'm really a fan type shit. You feel me?
Yeah. I think like messy questions have messy answers, but if you can like come off the lines and not be so messy, like that's better in your end. It makes you look more professional, my boy. Like, you know, you don't
But
want
we don't keep it real. We know the fans want to see that though.
like they probably do.
No, they do. It's not a probably. They for sure do.
They like that shit.
I look at the analytics when I look at what's popping. Like it's always the messy shit. Yeah.
Maybe that would be better for me to just be messy like that. But I'm not messy like that. Like I don't like being a problematic homie, dog. Like I don't understand where that looks cool or how that like really comes off as a role model or something like that. Like I'm not a role model in any means, but like at the same time, like I'm not ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
But well, you got rappers like 50 Cent, right? Who they got popping because they would always diss rappers and they'd be very outspoken, right? And are you a fan of like 50 Cent's music?
I like 50 Cent.
A lot of them are fans because that fool just didn't give a fuck, and he's he'll demand the smoke with fools.
That was like a different scene though. Like him and Ja Rule were like they're like they came out at the same time. They're damn near like almost like it's competition of the better artists at that point. You know what I mean? And who's gonna stand on business more? And like if that was the case, fool, and like there was somebody in my competition and they were like, you know, comparing me to this fool and this fool, and you know, that comparison that causes tension. You know what I mean? So like I think in my world, unless that's the scenario, then I'm gonna be messy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you that I'm the better artist, whatever the fuck. But like, there's no comparison yet.
How many interviews have you done so far? Interviews /
pods. The Zooted podcast. I didn't do one for Soul Shakedown, or did I? Soul Shakedown podcast. The Hendo Unplugged. Straight Lace No Chase. I did him like a couple years back. That's about it though. Like I've really done like maybe like 5 interviews. Comes off the hip though.
This is your first fresh out interview though.
Yeah, this is the first interview I've had since I'm out.
Were you ever in an interview where you felt like uncomfortable at all or not? We don't got to put a name on who it was, but
no, not really. Like, no, I don't think I've been uncomfortable in any interview. I'm pretty buzzed in every interview too. So like,
Jojo2Faded, literally.
Jojo2Faded, literally.
Yeah.
But back then it was worse. Like, you pull up a picture of like me like 6 months ago and make a picture of me now and how I look now. Like, damn, I was drinking a bottle like. I feel like
that's regular for like, cause you're 25, so it's like early 20s. I feel like everybody be doing that. Well, not everybody, but a large portion of people. Cause you're just doing 21. You know, oh, you're 23.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I thought you said you're 25.
No, I'm 23, turning 2024 this year. Yeah, turning 24.
And 25. And 2025.
Then 25 after.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, 23. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's regular, fool. That was your age, fool. What?
But like fucking what was I gonna say? Fucking I would drink a lot, but like, yeah, it is regular, but like 4 bottles, like throughout the week, probably more.
God damn, with 4 bottles, drinking them with people though, right?
Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, no, not on some wino shit. I'm just at the house on some fucking
wino. What's that?
Like fucking being a fucking drunk. You
know okay.
Like, I'm not at the pad just smacking down bottles, you know.
What do you be drinking though? What's your preference?
Oh man, I'm ratchet, fool. I like E&J, fool. I love that East juice, that evil juice. You know what I mean?
Nah.
That E&J, brandy, I like that shit. But like, if I want to be bougie about it, we drinking Hennessy, Douce. You know, I like the liquor. I like the what is it, cognac?
Cognac, yeah.
Yeah, I like cognac and shit, whatever the fuck it's called. And then I like tequila too.
Fuck with tequila, bro.
I fuck with tequila, but like if I'm out on my own shit, I'm probably drinking brandy.
Yeah. Do you get vicious hangovers at 23 years old or not?
No.
Oh, can you go back to back? Like, let's say you like get faded today.
I'd be like on like a 1 day bender and then
like get faded tonight, and then tomorrow get faded again, and then the next day you wake up cool.
Yeah, I think I'll be all right.
Damn, bro.
I think I'm all right.
Yeah, I wish I could do that again,
Maybe
bro.
like I'll be like, oh, you know what? Like, I don't really feel like eating. Like, I just drank 2 days in a row. I just woke up. Like, you know what I mean? I probably won't feel like eating like that, fool. And then, you know.
You play with your nose or not?
I was going to say, you playing with your nose too. Like, you're not going to be hungry. I don't do like none of the extra bullshit.
We don't keep it live. Does Jojo2Faded engage with the Colombian candy at all?
I fuck around. I play with my nose, you know what I mean? But nose nachos are cool, but like you can't take it like on a bender though.
What's a nose nacho? What was that?
The nose nachos, the Colombian candy. You know?
Oh, that's what they call it, nose nacho. Oh, okay. New terminology.
Devil's dandruff.
2025, besides music, is there anything else we could expect from you?
Consistency and bangers, fool. Stay tuned for bangers. That's like all I'm really in for. You know what I mean? That's what I want. That's what I'm gonna get at.
On this rap shit, what's the most like funniest shit or like if like weird shit you've seen in the rap game?
Who the fuck was that shit? When fools air out their laundry like on their stories, like to me, that's just so entertaining. You know what I mean? Maybe as like a consumer at that point, like I'm into it too, like a fucking
Like a novella.
No, I don't think it's that deep. I think like because like you said, like controversy brings views, and when fools air out their laundry on their stories and they start doing dumb shit like um that shit that happened with Travieso and Weirdo like a couple months back.
Wait, what?
CNG, like he was like tripping. He was like saying some shit.
Travieso, that fool's dead.
No, that fool fucking 52 mob. The fucking
oh, Trouble Kid.
Yeah, well, yeah, isn't that Travieso?
Nah, Travieso.
Trouble Kid and Travieso have the same connotation. Like if you translated Travieso.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking Little Travieso, like the Denver.
No.
Or the Colorado.
Rest in peace to him. I'm not even.
Oh yeah, you know what? That shit was random as fuck, huh? That Trouble Kid and Weirdo had that little back and forth.
What the fuck was that about?
That shit was weird. Yeah, that shit was out of nowhere.
I remember I just looked on my story and I'm looking.
I think Trouble Kid kicked it off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I looked on my story and I'm like, this was going at it. Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, you know what I mean? I'm looking at the story and I'm like, what the fuck? And then like the responses and shit, like, fuck, fool, like that shit's so unnecessary, dog. Set that fool up, or you know what I mean? Keep it out. But it's entertaining, whatever it is. Like, you know.
You feel like he did it for like it was a clout move, or you feel like he really stood like is standing on that?
I don't think it was a smart move.
Because
you don't air out your laundry, fool. You shouldn't do that. If you got that issue, like just go find him, or you know what I mean, or like do what you got to do about it. But like airing it out is just like, what if something did come out of that and it got tricky out of that? That's already like doing the most, putting it out there that you don't associate with so and so. Like it's too federal. Like keep it off the.
Oh, so you saying Trouble Kid is like on some like federal shit, like by doing that?
I'm saying like the actions that he took were too abroad in public, and it could be considered that, but like it's not that. It's just like it was too public for it to be like. What if something did come out of that? You know what I mean? Nothing did. Like nothing came out of that fucking story.
What did he say exactly in the story?
I forgot. Some dumbass shit. Like he needed a fade with CNG and Little Weirdo.
Oh, and CNG. Oh shit. CNG, yeah, right? It was CNG. Yeah, I think it was both actually.
Yeah, I think it was the same.
Oh, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but
I don't want to put words in
to my recollection, it was one or either.
I remember it vividly. You know what I mean? He was tripping on somebody. Yeah, he was tripping on somebody. Like I remember I seen it. I was like, that fool's tripping. Swipe. Come back another 10 minutes later. You're like, he's still tripping.
Yeah. Well, CNG's been a part of a lot of beefs. Like him and Crook 1 too. I know they got into it and shit.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I didn't like. Was it public?
It was public. Yeah.
Was it? I didn't
yeah, it was public. I remember.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention to it. Like. Not on the playlist either. Phones like I really wouldn't pay attention to.
Do you respect what Trouble Kid did? Like him, like going on Instagram with it?
No, cause like Instagram shouldn't be that. Like it's too much, dog. Just like find that fool's number, hit him up directly. Like I don't respect it because it's just too dumb to like. You know, I bet you your own homies will tell you the same shit. Like that shit's just like too federal, fool. Like keep that shit off the dance.
What about the people who would tell you, well, it's a good way to get traction to your music? Because, again, back to the 50 Cent shit, that's what 50 did with Ja Rule.
But look, if you need that fool's attention to, like, bring attention to you, that should be saying something. You know what I mean?
Which says what exactly?
But, like, okay, well, hold on, though, because it could be controversial. For 50 Cent and Ja Rule, you know what I mean? Like, that was what was going on. And nobody's saying shit about it, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I feel like it's just... It's in a different connotation with the stories. The story, like your Instagram is directly to your fans. It's what your fans open every fucking day. They're always gonna open up their Instagram, look at your page, see your story. This is your direct message to your fans. So like, if it was about the music shit and you wanted to do the whole bring attention to yourself by dissing this fool, the whole clout chase shit, like, to do it with the music, you know what I mean? Doing that with the stories is just too much. It's not what you're shooting for. If you're shooting for clout chasing, like you're doing it the wrong way.
You never done no shit like that?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't really think so at all. Like, there's not somebody that I like really put on blast on my story. If I did send it to me, because I don't think I have.
No.
Maybe I have. I don't remember doing that though.
Before we get out of here, I want to know, right? Your name is Jojo2Faded. What's the most stupidest shit you've ever done while you were faded?
Fuck. That's a good question, dog. Some dumbass shit, huh? Can you think of any? That's funny, huh? On the spot with it, yeah. Low key. That.
Tat your face?
Huh?
Tat your face?
No, that wasn't drunk. That was sober.
Oh, okay.
Completely sober. You don't like the face tats, huh?
Nah, fuck with it. I thought that's what she said. Tat your face.
Catching the case.
Oh, I thought you said tat your face.
Tatting your face, huh?
Yeah.
Me ass bars, catching the case and tatting the face. No, I think catching the case was probably the dumbest shit ever. Or maybe fighting the homies, just drunk, being dumb. You know, like what's the dumbest thing I've done drunk? Oh, I hella crashed I had like a Chevy 2020 Malibu, all black. Shit was nice as fuck. Off the lot, boom. And I fucking crashed it on New Year's, dog. And we had what did we have at the pad? We had pozole at the crib. And I was like, get some tacos.
What?
I don't know why I was drunk, bro. Like I'm telling you, like this is the dumbest thing. You know what I mean? I left for no reason, and I know I'm a front wheel driving. Why the fuck am I doing donuts? You know what I mean? This is the dumbest shit ever, fool. That's the dumbest shit ever. And I fucking remember I pulled the car back up, driving on a rim, fool, like all rims, fool. Drove back to the pad, parked it up. I was like a fucking couple blocks away from the pad. I pulled it up into the driveway. I laid down, went to sleep, and woke up, and I was like, I had to crash my car.
Oh, hell no.
I was like, damn. And I walked outside, and I seen the car, and I was like, Jojo2Faded. No, for real, though, I was just like, damn. Totaled it. I drove home, though. It's a miracle I came home.
That's crazy. With the rims, no wheels?
Just rims, fool. Like 2 rims. 2 rims, 2 wheels.
God damn.
Ridiculous.
Sick ass fool.
Well,
you definitely live up to the name then. That's no lie.
I mean, this is the most I've drank since I'm out.
That's cap.
I swear to God. I drank like 3 beers the other day, but that was like fucking 3 days ago. I haven't drank at all. Like me taking the shots, drinking the Modelo and the fucking grapefruit thing and the other grapefruit thing. Like I'm drinking right now. I'm definitely buzzing. But it's cool though.
Nah, me too. For the people who don't know, like every time I do an interview, like it's the only chance I really get to like kick back, like smoke one, drink. Because I'm really just working and shit, so I take advantage. I just be kicking it, yeah.
This is off the natural, fool.
Facts.
So like I feel like you should put that in a clip. Like, you know what I mean? Let them know like you're kicking it, fool.
No, that's real.
That's real.
No.
I think like drinking a beer and kicking it with the homies like the easiest way to like really like, you know, this is what it means to do a podcast and shit. Just chill out, vibe out, see where the homies at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fuck with it.
What happened with LA Icon?
Yeah, fuck LA Icon. Feel me? Anybody got a problem with it? It is what it is. We standing on that.
Tell them. That's right, fool. Standing on business. You know, that was a trip. I remember I seen that shit. I was like, damn, what happened? I remember you fools were like tight about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember I was texting you like 6 years ago too. Like maybe like 5 years ago or something like that.
5 years? Yeah, but we started like beginning of 2019, fool. So like January.
So that's like still 6 years ago, though.
What you hit us up, bro? What you say or what?
I think I was doing promos with you, fool.
Oh, okay.
I clearly remember.
But it was just me, fool. Just I started everything, so shit.
I remember you sent me your original account.
Yeah.
Do you not remember that?
No, RIP. That I missed that account, fool.
Yeah.
I learned a lot though. I learned what not to post and shit. It is what it is. Fuck it.
But I was talking about your main account.
At the food community or at food community?
No, your personal account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I remember you sent me your personal account. I think I was following you for a minute.
Yeah, no, I think you still do.
I think I still do.
When we locked in, we here. We know how to get you on there. I feel like you're one of the proper representations when it comes to like the faces of Dago for the Hispanics and shit. You feel me?
I hope so.
Like new era type shit, not no old ass.
Like you gotta give props to the new fools.
Yeah,
but like I think I'm that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's other fools doing what they're doing and shit, but I'm a whole different wave. And when my wave enters, it's gonna rest in full effect too. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm gonna have a big staple at where I stand. And anybody tripping on it, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I come with full force, an entity.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But what else? What's up with the tiger picture?
I don't know if I don't know, fool. It just reminds me. It just reminds me to be a tiger out here in the jungle, fool. You know what I'm saying? Just running shit.
Running shit. The
type shit.
lone soldier.
You know.
Hey, what's up with the 100 fools? The 100 fools versus the one gorilla.
Oh, how do you feel about that?
That shit's funny, isn't it?
Do you feel like 100 men could take on one gorilla or not?
I feel like statistically we forget like how we got like fool. We can work in a team, and like I read somewhere that like the gorilla like works in like a short burst of like we'll probably lose like 60 of us.
Cool 60 heads.
Cool 60. We're gonna put them out though. The number and the number that we're working with, 100 versus 1, is just almost unrealistic, dog. 100 men. Well, it depends on like who you're choosing though. Like
so you going into it? Are you punching the gorilla? Or are you trying to like get a hold of him?
The gorilla with a fierro for choking the gorilla up.
No. Do you think 100 men, no weapons, could take on a gorilla?
Yeah, fool. We're going at it, fool. We're going deep for it. We're gouging eyes out. We're fucking off everything. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go in there for full effect. It's you or the gorilla, and I'm not gonna be the casualty. I'm gonna let a couple fools go ahead of me. Get them. Get them.
So you're definitely not gonna be on the front lines when this happens.
You gotta think statistically.
Yeah.
There's 100 fucking people versus one gorilla. He's taking a good grip of us.
Are you the same way when you're locked up?
Oh, that's different. We're human versus human. That's human versus human. You bleed and think and drink and shit and piss just like me. That's full on full contact. That I have the same odds you do, maybe more, maybe less.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna go, but like 100 fools versus one gorilla. Let 10 fools go ahead of me. If I can't bring the fierro, we're going for the eyes.
So at least 60 fools will.
At least, fool.
Well, okay.
Maybe
we'll die.
I'm thinking half of us.
What if it's one gorilla versus like your whole hood? Like how many? Like how?
Flashing the gorilla up. He said the whole hood. That gorilla's not making it anywhere. Brah, 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 brah. That gorilla's done data, fool. He turned him into a pack. Smoking on gorillas.
Oh,
We're
shit.
doing him. The whole hood has numbers too. We're probably like a good, way more than 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whole east side versus one gorilla. Gorilla didn't stand a chance. Doing them dirty, stepping on them too.
Have you heard about what happened with Shannon Sharp? Shannon Sharp?
No, fool. What happened?
Okay, well, pretty much, bro. He's getting charged with like they're trying to hit him with the P Diddy treatment. They're trying to say that like he was doing like a whole bunch of like weird sexual shit,
drugging shit.
Not drugging shit, but like choking bitches out, like.
So he's not on a Diddy thing. He's more on a like who's that one? Was it a wide receiver or running back? Who was it? Played for the Ravens. Who the fuck? Ray Rice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
He's more on a Ray Rice tip. He's not on no Diddy shit. Diddy's on some R. Kelly shit.
If someone pulls up, you're locked up, and they got pretty much booked for choking their bitch out. Like
sad case, fool. You came in here for a DV, dog. You know what time it is. It sucks that you got charged for that. But Casa says we got to touch you up, homie.
So Shannon Sharp pulls up today, go like.
That's not my card. It's not my race.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shannon
Sharp, okay. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Whatever they got to do to him.
Yeah.
If they let him stay, they probably worked it out.
Would you say the homies are more strict or?
Yeah, we got a program in there. Like,
okay.
We got guidelines. You're not hitting the general public. You're not doing drive-bys. We're hitting, maybe like, I don't know about the blacks. I don't know if they're regulating on shit like what you're coming in with. But I know if you're chomo, you're getting rolled up. I know if you're coming in with a DV, we're touching you up. I know if you got general public fucked up shit that you're doing, arson shit, fucking, you know what I mean? Like mass shootings, I'm fucking you up. We're gonna do whatever the Casa needs. Whether we're rolling you up or we're, working it out with you. Depends on how you hold yourself.
Sure.
Chomos get rolled up though. Did you see that comment about the last interview you did? And they're like, "Why is that fool moaning?"
It's like a confirmation. Like I feel what you're saying.
No, I know, but I know that, but I don't understand how the comments don't see that. Like it's more.
I just say it so much. You feel me? I need to work on that.
Use that in your like your.
That's why I talk normal though. Like you feel me? Is there anything else Jojo2Faded wants to leave the people with before we head out?
Do you and I'll do me. You know what I'm saying? If you like what you see, and you like what the music brings, and you like how I hold myself, stay tuned. We got everything coming. Fuck you too.
Yo, where they find you on Instagram?
Jojo2Faded, you know what I'm saying? And then on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, all that. Jojo2Faded with a number 2, not a TOO. Number 2.
Anything you want to leave the fans with?
The fans?
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Shout out to my main page. Run my shit up. Let's shoot for 100K. We at 20 right now. I fuck with my loved ones, my fans. Keep going.
Anything you got to say for the haters?
Fuck you. Loud. Palabra.
Yeah.
For the bird.
Yeah. You heard it?
At me.